you guys enjoy your whatever that is.
All right. Test. Test.
Test.
Test. Test.
4-3.
Hey out there, welcome back to Convincing Idiots. I'm Millennial Nick alongside the Zennial Dean and Gen X Brian. A couple of my brothers here. We're like brothers to one another. Although, oddly enough, Brian and I don't have any siblings. We are only children. But,
That's right.
But that's okay. Dean has enough siblings to make up for all of us. So
You're
Yes.
my brother-in-law, so
that's
that
true.
is-
I am. That is true.
count
That is true.
on this list here.
I believe years ago we settled on the term brother in love, but okay, then
That's
that's
right.
fine.
I
Sounds
apologize.
much more formal, but okay. Anyway, we're going to be discussing in the spirit of brotherly love, if you will. We are going to be discussing some of our favorite on-screen siblings. So this could be TV, movies. These are not actors who are related or anything like that, but characters in TV or film or whatever in media that are siblings, and we're gonna pick some of our favorites out. So we're gonna
Mount
start with the one who would.
if you will.
We're gonna start with the one who would know best about siblings, the one who has so many. Dean, why don't you go ahead and kick us off?
Since my parents had a litter, I know
Mhm.
1-2 things about siblings. All right, so this first one,
Suck.
not a fan. All right, I'm going to start with the obvious, what should be on all of ours list. Boys, you know what I'm talking about. From 1988, Julius and Vincent, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito,
Nice.
in the movie Twins.
Very good. Nice. Good
Wow.
pull. Good pull.
It is a heartwarming tale. The comedic aspect, just the way they bounced off each other, and the fact that they're now lifelong friends from this movie.
Yeah.
And I've even heard rumors that they are looking to do a sequel still,
Yeah.
Mhm.
which could be fun. But yeah, what says family like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito as twins?
Fantastic. Yeah, that's
It was a
good.
good movie.
It was.
It was. Loved
Yes.
it.
Yep.
Man, I haven't seen that in so long, but just a nice, like you say, that's a nice, heartwarming movie. Yeah, very good.
Definitely. All right, Nick, who's going next? You do the poll.
Well, I guess I'll go next since you
Go for
called me. I'm gonna start with an easy one here. I'm gonna go with Ross and Monica Geller from Friends.
Yeah.
They're one of my favorite sibling pairs in television. Oftentimes because the dynamic of Friends is six of them all friends. You almost kind of forget at times, I guess, that they are because they're so close. But it's always funny when when an episode or a plot line reveals their kind of either childhood or their competitiveness with one another, or when they treat each other like siblings. It's always really funny. One of my favorites to this day, and maybe the best one of all, is the Thanksgiving one where they're playing football outside. They play a pickup game of football, and they are fighting over this family Geller Cup, which is a troll nailed to a 2x4. But they're fighting over this Geller Cup, and they pick team captains, and then immediately, their kind of competitive nature with one another for their childhood kind of creeps out.
If I'm not mistaken, Nick, that's where that came from, right?
What's that? Oh,
yes. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't that the episode?
I don't know. It was that episode.
Okay. But
it may be, but
right?
yes, right. Where that was a way for them to banging the two fists together was like flipping each other off without doing the finger, and so their parents wouldn't know that they were doing that. Yeah, it's always fun. I always like those episodes, and like when they kind of, slide back into their like childish relationship with one another in episodes of Friends. So, yeah, Ross and Monica Geller.
Very good, Brian.
Very good. One of my favorite comedies of all time, from 2008, featuring the characters Vernon Huff and Dale Dolbach, the
Yep.
motherfucking Catalina wine mixer.
mixer.
These are
Yeah,
You want to go
brothers.
out in the garage and do karate? You want to do karate in the garage?
Did we just
Yep.
become best friends?
Yeah.
Yep.
That movie there is just we talked our main topic, as we know, last week was favorite movie scenes of actually that's full that movie is just full of
Absolutely.
hilarious scenes.
Yeah.
It just through. I could watch it even now and just crack up. Again, the comedic actors in this thing is great, but Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly just played so fucking well off of each other. Just amazing. They're just like trying to one up each other in their physical comedy and everything else, but just
I've
so
heard
it worked so well. Go ahead.
Slightly off the topic, but did you guys hear that John C. Reilly is trying to look into doing a Dewey Cox tour?
I saw that just today, 2027. If that comes around, I will be going to do that. I will be going to see that for sure.
I fucking love John C. Reilly.
Yep, just so good. I just love the stupid scene when the dad's angry and just flips off the TV. Dad, what are you doing? It's Shark Week.
Yeah, right.
Just genuinely upset. He turned out even this so little, just the little scenes like that throughout. It just makes the movie.
Yeah.
If for some reason you never saw that movie, watch the video Boats and Hose on YouTube, and I defy you not to laugh at that rap video that they made on that. Anyway,
it's
just
so
good.
I love the scene when they announce that they're getting a divorce, and then they start. Is it our fault? And they're like, and the mom's like, "No, honey, Brendan, I don't want you guys." And he goes, "Yes, it is 110,000% your fault." Like,
I'm gonna throw up.
I don't want my picture taken right now.
Oh my god, so funny.
Every
time I talk about the movie, I want to see it. Yeah. All right, what's next, Dean?
All right, I'm up. All right. I actually am going on one that I assumed is on all of our lists. Even though they brother and sister make out a little bit in one of the movies, I'm going Star Wars, Luke and Leia, Mark Hamill and Carrie Fisher from the 1977 to whenever they all died. So it is the shock and surprise when you find out that they're brother and sister, even though they didn't have them, they weren't very shocked at all, but we were, and that's really all that counts. The icons of siblings, Luke and Leia from Star Wars.
Yep. Very good. And as we know, once they made that reveal, the two characters, they just changed. The dynamic of those two characters changed immediately. I like that part. I like that part when they were connected with the Force, and then he came back. He called her to come back and rescue him, of course, and all the scenes they return the jet. Just real good stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing takes your boner away knowing that the one you're having the boner for is your sister. So
that would do it.
I wouldn't go that far, but okay.
That would do it for most.
It does not disrupt Nick's space boner. Nick's space boner will go strong. The Force is strong in his space boner.
There's no rules in outer space, baby. Not bound by nothing out here. We are all just stardust after all.
I was so close to making a forced upon joke, but I'm like, no, that's actually not probably appropriate.
No.
Yeah.
The Force, yeah. Okay.
Nick, what else? Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So here we go. Okay. So like for my next pick, we're gonna go with one of my favorites there, and it's none other than Bob and Doug McKenzie of the Great White North. Those are some of my favorites. Definitely, it was Rick Moranis and Dave Thomas.
Yeah.
Just a couple of hose heads, just a couple Canadiana hose heads. There's really no deeper. I like dumb. They were like a live action Beavis and Butthead. There's no context. You don't really need to know anything too much about them. You don't need to know.
It's kind of like the old Canadian version of Wayne's World.
Yeah,
Yeah.
essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
But they are brothers, and you don't. Yeah, there's. I mean, in Strange Brew, you see the backs of their parents' heads. They they live at home, you know that, but there's not really any type of involvement with any of their family members. They're brothers, but just also kind of just each other's hangout buds, and that's just what it is. They just get drunk and they host their show, and yeah, I love Bob and Doug McKenzie.
Do yourself a favor, Nick, and look up Dave Thomas and Rick Moranis' new picture taken. They met
I saw it.
somewhere. And they took a picture together recently.
Yeah,
Pretty
That's
awesome.
nice.
Yeah. Yep, very cool.
Very good. And they grace my Christmas playlist every year.
Do they? Yeah.
Yep. The 12 days of, was it 12 days of,
I
do
have
they
the
call it?
record over here.
well, it's a 12 days of Christmas version, but it's pretty good. It's good.
Brian, what you got next?
All right. So this is you got to get the name of the. We'll
I have
wait for Nick here.
the record here. That was a $20 find at a record store. It's the 12 days of. It's just the 12 days of Christmas. Yeah.
That's all.
Glad I went to go get that and say it was called what we thought. It was.
That was
That's
a long
all right.
way around that tree. Look at that.
Well,
Yeah.
if you've not listened
Actually,
to it, it's a good version of that song. It's
feels like a Great
very
White
good.
North sketch in itself. In and of itself. Yeah, I'm gonna go find it. Eh? Let's see. Oh, that's what's it called there? Eh? Oh, it's Oh yeah, it's called the 12 Days of Christmas there, eh? Oh yeah. Oh okay. No kidding. Yeah, you hose head. Who knew that?
Gen X Brian here from the Convincing Idiots podcast. If you're enjoying our show, tell a friend. And if you're not, well, tell two enemies.
There you go.
A more serious movie about brothers who had a very good bond and wound up turning into a revenge movie to seek justice for the death and maim of one of his brothers in the movie Tombstone. Dean, of course, I know one of both of our favorite movies of all time. So, yeah. Of course, we talked about this movie recently when Val Kilmer passed away recently, and it was one of his best roles, Doc Holliday. But certainly Kurt Russell as Wyatt Earp and his two brothers, just
Virgil.
Earps.
Yeah.
Virgil and
what was the other one? Anyways, I will take every chance we get to talk about Tombstone because it is by far my favorite movie and probably subjectively the best movie ever. So love it, Brian. Tombstone, fantastic.
Yep, definitely up there. Who's
All
next?
right.
Dean?
It's my turn. Nick, I liked what you did up there in Canada, so I'd like to join you. And going with Slapshot.
There you go.
Hanson Brothers.
Good one.
Stephen Jeff Hansen, played by Carlson. Use your names probably because they, wouldn't answer to fake names, so they just left them their own.
Yeah.
But again, talking about brotherly love, nothing says more brotherly love than beating the shit out of people.
Yeah.
Together.
And there was a third. I can't remember what his name was.
There was a third, huh? Oh yeah.
Wasn't there a third? Yeah, there's three of them.
I thought there's, I just remember two.
Yeah. That's irrelevant. But yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and done. Either way. All right, then fine. We'll just go the Hanson brothers.
Well, I'll say they're still brothers.
Right, exactly. So, I thought I'd stick around with the Great White North, but the team wasn't up in North. It wasn't Minnesota. Wasn't it based in Minnesota?
They were the Charleston Chiefs.
Charleston, like West Virginia.
Charlestown.
Okay.
Where was it? It was an American city.
Okay.
Charleston. It was a Charleston Chews, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh, yeah.
Those, yes, but they were the
best.
They were the Charlestown Chiefs,
They were delicious.
right? Are you just fucking with? Okay, I'm like now you're in my head. I'm like, am I?
Choosing old school candy bar.
You know what that is? Yeah, it's little marshmallow nuggets like covered in chocolate. Yeah,
That's right.
One of the best
Yeah,
candy bars. Have we done a candy bar list? I want to talk about the Charleston Chew a lot more.
We should do that for Halloween.
Yeah, we can do that.
Candy bar.
There we go. I like it.
We may have done that, but if we did, it's been years ago. So
Yeah, no,
it's
listening.
time for a re-up on the
repeat
candy.
episode coming, Brazil.
That's right. Get ready. Yeah, Candy Part 2, 3.5 years later.
Germany.
Let's go.
Yep.
Didn't they do this 3 years ago? God.
I love the idea that someone listening now would know something we did 3 years ago. That tickles my butthole. That would be just amazing.
Goddamn right. Whoever that person is in Ireland, God
bless
Thank you so much. Yep, that's right. Mm-hmm.
John Halchuk, we're looking at you.
Yep.
All right. Who is it? Brian? Nick, you're up, right?
I'm up. Okay. Let's go with Bob and Doug McKenzie were from SCTV originally. Let's go to where a lot of people from that show originally ended up, Saturday Night Live. I'm going to go with another set of brothers here, and that's Doug and Steve Butabi, played by Chris Kattan and Will Ferrell from the Night at the Roxbury sketches and the movie.
Look at that, Will Ferrell.
I know.
Second appearance.
Yeah, second appearance on here. I know that one didn't do well. I loved that movie. I loved Night at the Roxbury. I just enjoyed the shit out of it. Fucking love it. Yeah, but they were like built-in best friends, right? They were, rich kids. Their parents had money. They just dreamed of going to getting into clubs and living that nightlife scene. And I don't think either one of them ever really had friends. At least that's not how it seemed in the movie. And they just were built-in best friends. They hung out together. They both were interested in the same things, and they like to go out and dress nice and dance and bounce girls off of their chests and ping pong them around. That's good times. It's good times. We should all be so lucky to have a brother such as that.
I used to love that skit. So good.
Yeah.
You can never hear the song "What Is Love," and you can't. You always just have
you got to
to
do the head.
Yeah. Yep. Great. One of my favorite TV shows of all time. Ran for 11 seasons, starting in 2009. Had different sibling dynamics on it, and more came into the show as the show progressed here. Modern Family, guys. So we certainly had the Dunphys, right? So you had Haley, Luke, and Alex. And then later on, of course, you had Manny, that was already the son of Gloria, married to Jay Pritchett. And then they later had a young son. So you had the dynamic of, the old Manny with his young little brother. Just good stuff. Just great stuff. So the comedic, the stories with the siblings were just fantastic. It really added a lot of depth and humor to that series for sure, and great acting by all the young actors. So good stuff.
Yeah,
Modern Family.
Absolutely.
Very good.
All right, boys. Stay with me here. All right. So this might be a little stretch, but you'll get it. I am going with two separate movies. I'm going with Pulp Fiction and Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
Because John Travolta's Vincent Vega and Michael Madsen's Victor Vega, Mr. Blonde, were brothers in the Quentin Tarantino universe. So I'm going to take this opportunity to enjoy these two siblings from the same universe. Maybe not the exact same movie, but they were brothers. And there was always the talks and rumors that Quentin Tarantino wanted to do a spin-off of the Vega brothers. So I'm going to count this. I'm going to count this. If you guys will indulge me, the Vega brothers are next on my list.
Sure.
Very good. Alrighty. My next one, I'm going to go to the comic book world right now. And I'm going to pull Thor and Loki.
There you go.
certainly
Yeah.
from the Marvel movies, a complex
Very good.
dynamic,
Yeah.
as where Loki would be Thor's adopted brother, but his
Yeah.
brother nonetheless. And what I appreciate about their relationship is, even though they are vastly different people, different characters, and both follow very different paths, at least in the films and things like that, they always there's still that willingness to look out for one another. There's still that's my brother kind of thing.
Mhm.
And
Right.
even when Loki's bad, he still has that soft spot for Thor, and vice versa. So definitely, and obviously in the movies, I mean, Chris Hemsworth and Tom Hiddleston are
Great.
fantastic actors and pull those
Fantastic.
off so well. So yeah, Thor and Loki.
That's great. Yeah, a great story arc with those
Mhm.
characters throughout the movies for sure.
And
Yeah,
hopefully
definitely.
we
Yeah.
get more
Mhm.
coming up.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
All right. Another TV show, another one of my favorite TV shows as well, which I discovered later after the show had been off the air. But just again, great comedic playing off of one another and a very good character story arc throughout the series. Alexis Rose and David Rose.
Yes.
Schitt's Creek, yeah, played by the great Dan Levy and Annie Murphy. Hilarious.
Yep.
I mean, those two could, very, yeah, just the whole. We know the series and all that, but just the rich people had to adjust to the small town. But those two just played just so funny.
Yeah.
So funny, and their adjustments to the small town and everything, and just the back and forth quibbling, just so good. For some reason, you haven't watched Schitt's
Yeah.
Creek, go pick that up and watch it. But
Yeah.
great,
Some of the best scenes are
great,
just them in their room, in their little
yeah.
split bed side of the motel, in their room, and just their back and forth conversations are just brilliant.
Yeah, she's just like, oh, David, just so good.
You,
So
David.
good. Mm-hmm.
This gnat is fucking pissing me off.
Mhm.
All right, Dean, you're up.
Last on my list, I'm going to go. I'm going to go back to, or I haven't done television yet, so I'm going to go to not only television but one of the best shows on TV, Frasier.
Sure.
Frasier being the spin-off of Cheers. You have Kelsey Grammer as Frasier and David
Was
Hyde
he?
Pierce as his brother Niall.
Really?
Huh?
Frasier was a character on Cheers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's for
Was he really?
Yeah.
He came in like the second
Several seasons.
season.
Yeah.
And then stayed throughout. He was one of the main bar characters throughout Cheers.
Really? Dr.
Yeah.
Frasier Crane was a bar patron
Mhm.
at Cheers?
That's right.
Yep.
Many years. Yeah, Sam Malone made a cameo.
I did
I
not
think
know
on
that.
Frasier. A
Yeah,
couple of the
all of them
characters did.
at
I
some
think. Dean.
point. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
But Frasier, you kind of forget about it, Nick, because it was such a hit on its own.
Right.
Right. Well,
I mean,
I know
it's probably
Frasier. I
the most
didn't know it was,
successful spinoff ever. I mean, I would venture to say, as far as any series, any character. I mean, was by far the most successful.
Wait till
series.
Nick does his foot fetish spinoff of this show.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So long, Frasier.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Interesting. I did not know that. Well, you just, like I've never seen Cheers, but
That's weird. I thought you'd have known that.
I've never seen Cheers, but I know that, I guess the vibe of it, the character of Frasier doesn't seem like he would be like a bar going kind of guy.
It stood on its own. It really did. The Frasier showed you didn't need to refer back to Cheers necessarily because the character it really stood on his own. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was hilarious in Cheers. Obviously, that's why they gave him his own spinoff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he originally came in as a love interest to Shelley Long's character,
Right.
and then they liked him so much that they kept him around. Like, I don't think he was meant to be like an actual regular, but he was so good that they kept him around, and he was a part of the crew.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Nick?
And for my last pick, I'm going back going back to the show I already visited before. I'm going back to Friends. But this time we're going to do Phoebe and Frank Buffet.
Okay.
Their dynamic together was always fantastic. First of all, Frank Buffet, the character in and of itself, is just fantastic. Yeah, he's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But I really like
Giovanni Ribisi is fucking terrific actor.
Aside from the hilarious character, it's really kind of a very nice storyline that, like, you know, Phoebe's big struggle was that you know, she never knew her dad. Her dad left when she was young, and she was always kind of in search of him. And when she went first looking for him, she found him, who he had also abandoned and left. So they kind of bonded over losing their father, having their father walk out on them, and they kind of made themselves become family. She kept in touch with him, and, you know, Brett ended up being a surrogate for, you know, like a carrying he and his wife's child and triplets and stuff like that. So it was just a really, like, a nice thing, you know. And obviously, like, those two characters were great together. And Frank, I mean, Phoebe is already pretty out there, and Frank's like a whole other fucking level. Even it's funny to see, like, when the out there character looks at someone else, like, and understands, like, how insane they are. So that kind of dynamic was always really fun, and I just always thought it was kind of very nice heartwarming storyline that they kind of, you know, even though it would have been easy for them to not know each other and both just be like, yeah, our dad walked out on us, they kind of made themselves stay in touch and become a family in and of themselves. So Frank and Phoebe Buffet from Friends.
Good.
Very good.
Very good.
Very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Dean, I had Star Wars, so you picked that one. I'll flip this out, and I want to go way back to a very, very popular TV show in its own era, and became, again, very popular in reruns. Grew up watching the reruns. And if I'm not mistaken, it was one of the first shows, maybe the first show to have a blended family on television, The Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
Those, I mean, who doesn't know The Brady Bunch? I mean,
Right.
a lot of, you know, certainly it was, I'm sure most people know The Brady Bunch, but it was,
It was a story.
It was
of a man named Brady.
That's right. Two divorcees that got together. She had 3 daughters. He had 3 sons, and they had to find a way to make it work in a house and, you know, blend the family and everything. And of course,
that's the way they all became the Brady Bunch.
That's exactly right. God damn it. Yeah. And the movies actually were pretty good as well. Huh?
It was always known for their, well, they always known for, like, some of their iconic episodes, like where they went to the Brady's went to Hawaii, right? Where they had the cursed
the medallion thing.
Medallion, yeah. the heartfelt episode where the dad had a mysterious cough and a rash that nobody could figure out.
Yep. Get hit in the face with a football. Somebody did. Bobby's voice changing was great.
Yeah. You gonna cry, Canary?
And then they had somehow
that has a Grindr account. What was that, Brian?
Somehow they had a maid.
They did, yeah.
But really,
there's 6 goddamn kids. Not a one of them can fucking clean something.
No, it's not even that. Like, what sort of? I mean, I know architects make a lot of money, but to support 6 kids and have a maid, how much does that fucking dude make?
He's kicking ass.
Or he did stuff for money.
He had the Grindr account, yeah.
Yeah, the Grindr account.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, I don't know. But anyways, the Brady Bunch.
For Coke.
And I haven't seen the first movie in some time, but the first movie they did was a pretty hilarious concept. Did you ever see the movies they did?
Yeah, where like the 2000s movies or whatever.
Yeah, they kept them. They were in the 70s. Everything about them was in the 70s still. Like the clothes and everything, and they just put it in modern times. Didn't explain anything. They're modern times, and they're just. I just that you didn't need to explain. It was great, funny. That was pretty good.
Do you remember when they tried to bring it back as almost a drama?
No.
They brought it back as a drama, and like fucking Bobby had been was in a wheelchair, like he had a dirt bike accident and was like a paraplegic. One was an alcoholic, and it was the original cast.
Are you serious?
Yeah, look it up. It only ran for less than a season, I want to say, but like
Yeah.
Half the crew killed themselves on site because it's so depressing.
yeah, like they promoted it as a drama, and like the one I remember is that Bobby, the littlest boy, was in a dirt bike, and he was a paraplegic, and he was trying to deal with that.
Jesus
One was
Christ.
an alcoholic, one was on pills. Like it was, it was a fucked up scenario.
God.
Yeah, look that up.
Yeah. Okay. Any honorable mentions, Dean?
I do. Yes. Yakko, Wacko, and Dot from the Animaniacs.
Oh, yeah.
They were beautiful siblings, loved each other very much.
Was that explained? Was that backstory? Was that portrayed
No.
a lot in the cartoon?
You could just tell by their interaction.
By the
Okay?
zany, wacky things they did.
They were always there for each other to make each other laugh. Next one I have Wednesday and Pugsley. Just they enjoyed killing each other, but if you fuck somebody outside family, fuck with them, they're gonna take notice here. And then finally I have Mike and Nancy Wheeler from Stranger Things.
Sure.
Yep.
Only because I haven't got a chance to put that young lady on my list, and I'd like to put her on anything I could. So
Oh yeah,
there you go.
there we go.
I'd put stuff on
Anybody else
Nancy
have any
Wheeler.
honorable mentions? Yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
Nick, do you
Go
have
on,
any?
Wheeler.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I got a couple ones here real quick. I also had Luke and Leia initially on my list, and Dale and Brennan from Step Brothers. Good pick there, Brian. I also have Mario and Luigi, the Super Mario Brothers. They're the only brother pair that is in fact super. And the Super Mario Brothers, absolutely. And then also,
Brothers that lay pipe together stay together. That's what they
That's
say.
and I also wrote down Wayne and Katie from Letterkenny. That's amongst their group of
very
friends.
Good. Very good.
They're again. You forget that they're kind of siblings sometimes because they're just always hanging out in the friend group together.
Right. We're talking about each other's backs, right?
Yeah, but whenever shit hits the fan, they're both there for each other, and they're always ready to throw down for one another. So I also had Wayne and Katie from Letterkenny. That's about it for my honorable mentions.
Excellent.
Very good. I like that.
I got a few. Secession with the Roy family, a drama, long-running drama on HBO. I worked my way through that over the last couple of years. Very powerful drama, and certainly a lot of sibling dynamics and drama in that series. I'm surprised, Nick, you did not have the Righteous Gemstones anywhere.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
one.
that's
Fuck.
a good one. That's very good.
I also had Twins, Rain Man, Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise. Great movie in the 80s.
Great movie. Great movie.
Great movie. The Simpsons, Bart and Lisa, Maggie. I mean, just long-running dynamic.
Is
as
Maggie a
siblings
good
in
sibling?
this.
She's just a fleshy paperweight. She's a baby. She doesn't do
But
anything.
she saved their lives, I think, on many occasions.
That's true.
Is she?
I also, yep.
She
I also had
did shoot
Frasier.
Mr. Burns.
She did. I had Frasier also, Dean. Another classic, the Partridge Family from the early 70s.
Yeah.
David Cassidy, very popular show. We used to watch it
Family
as a kid.
Band.
That's right. And I put Malcolm in the Middle because kind of the breakout show for the great Bryan Cranston on that series.
Yeah.
But very good. Is good with the Malcolm and his younger brother. A lot of fun dynamics with them. That's what I had. There's plenty more, but a lot more than you think of. Yeah.
I think
Very good.
although I think we had fantastic lists, boys.
Absolutely.
I should say so.
Well, brothers, I think we've done it again.
That's right.
I believe so.
That's right. We feel a little closer together today. And if you would like to feel a little closer to us, then you should go find us and interact with us on social media. So you should go to Google, type in Convincing Idiots Linktree, and follow those links to all of our accounts. Be sure to drop us an email, even if you would like to hear us talk about something in particular, or perhaps something important that we may have left off one of our lists. Let us know that we're stupid. We are idiots after all. You can also find links to all our social media accounts, as well as merch, ways to help the show, all that good stuff. Be sure to stop over at our website, which is convincingidiots.wordpress.com. So for episode 1261 of Convincing Idiots, I'm Millennial Nick.
I'm the Zennial Dean.
Pipeline, Gen X Brian.
Have we convinced you to come on back next week and spend some time with your family here on Convincing Idiots?
It's beautiful.
That's nice. Cue the Full House music at the end of that. That'd be good.
That'd be very good.
Like the somber one when someone's got cancer.
Is that it?
No,
Oh.
it goes like this. That's one.
That's it.
That's a special
Hey,
music.
did you like that video? You know you did, and we know you did. So stop screwing around and go like that video, subscribe to our channel, and join us for some more.
Ham grape.
Oh, wait.